see better.
We're going over how pullovers work. Katie, I use a high bar. So, and you can think of many different drills and exercises for each individual part of it, but a pullover requires being able to kind of do a chin-up. That's really important. And doing a leg lift, preferably in a pike. And they're going to be upside down, so that's also kind of scary. You have to keep that in mind. And it takes a lot of core strength and also just momentum. It's kind of like riding a bike. You just got to get used to it. Takes a couple of tries. And is there any questions about pullovers or how to teach learners pullover?
Since Esme and Jojo weren't here, so should we go over the pullover and kickover?
Yes.
Can you explain the difference between a kickover and a pullover, please?
Yeah. So,
there's the difference. So, pullovers and kickovers. I did not know this until yesterday, fun fact. A kickover is where you kick over the bar.
Kick what?
You kick over the bar. So you kind of kick 1 foot at a time. And a pullover is where both feet go up at the same time.
and a pullover is a lot harder.
Yes.
At least you can kick over first.
Yeah. So, we teach kickovers first because pullovers are way harder. So, this is a kickover.
So a kickover is when you step into it and kick with your foot.
Yeah. So the kickover is more momentum based. It'll be a lot easier for them to understand what they're supposed to be doing, and then they can start muscling it when they get the kickover part. So I would say, let's just start with kickover because a pullover is way harder. Yeah. And they're different. They're different.
But I thought normally you don't do pullovers until you're standing on the low bar and then you're swinging up into it, right? No, that's I'm saying like
there's a pullover, a long hang pullover.
Oh, the long hang pullover.
But you can do pullovers on the low bar.
Oh yeah.
And then you lift over the bar.
Well, you spot them both the same, but usually you wouldn't really be spotting a pullover because they should have their kickover first before you even introduce it to them.
How would you spot that?
You spot them by the pullover.
So you're spotting a pullover or a kickover?
A kickover. I mean, you can spot them both the same way. You're kind of just catching them by their thigh.
And guiding them.
With their chest up by their shoulder.
And teaching them to switch their hands as they do it?
Yeah. So when they switch their hands, there is a right way and a wrong way. And they always do the wrong way. So when you're down here, the way you switch your hands, you rotate your wrist to the top of the bar and go up. What you're going to see these kids do all the time, do not let this slide, is this. They completely turn their hands and move themselves up. No. Don't let that.
How do you correct that?
I always have them, I spot them into just going down. Like I just spot them, I'm like, okay, we're going to go down here, and I have them in this position. And I'm like, okay, now, so I show them first. I'm like, that's how you rotate your wrist. And then I have them like, okay, try it. So that shows them just like the motion of rotating their wrist. So that's something we don't worry about.
Okay.
Well, and it kind of brings back to my point yesterday where coaching is really hands-on and you really have to form them into the body shape that you want them because you're the only person in the room that knows what they're supposed to look like and how it's supposed to feel they know. So even if you have to stop them mid pullover, so you can be like, you need to fix your hands, you have to shift them. Do you remember how to shift them before you just let them come up? You have to correct things then and there.
Yeah.
Because gymnastics you are basically building muscle memory and your skills.
And if you've corrected them on that before, you can also say, if I come up, if my kid comes up and they're like this, I'll say, look at your hands. Is that right? No. Then what can you do to fix it? And another drill you can do is we talked about this a little bit yesterday. There's this thing with a circle in the middle and handlebars coming off of it.
and then a rope hanging down. You know what I'm talking about? And you like,
you don't have to do it
shift.
with the rope. You can literally do it like this.
Yeah.
So this is teaching them the shifting part, so that they're used to like what this motion is. Just literally hold out a bar like this. And
That's
do,
a-
like 10.
That's a cool thing we should start doing more.
Yes.
Okay, so.